Good morning, lovelies. It's been a while since I made a video. I don't really know what to talk about, but I figured I'll just give a couple updates. It's been about a little over a month since I made any music or did any art. I'm kind of on a creative block vacation, kind of. I just don't feel like creating something new that's not a part of what I'm already working on. Like, I have ideas for other stuff, and I don't want to get distracted by those other things. So I'm trying to focus on the albums I'm already working on and the animation I'm working on, but I'm having a block. And I just don't want to put out stuff that's going to distract me from finishing what I've already started. So I'm literally upset about that. And I just haven't felt the creative juices, like I'm stuck. Like, I'm working on my schizophrenic album. It's called Schizo, PTSD and Trauma, parentheses, capital W, capital TW, trigger warning. And then I'm working on a loss album, which is every song is about something I've lost or something we've lost as a people. So there's songs about the pandemic, there's songs about old friends, there's songs about past lovers, there's songs about a lover that passed away. And then the Schizo album, I basically am talking about all my diagnoses and my trauma and my agoraphobia, and like, it's kind of like a inspiration porn. It reminds me that I've been through a lot and I'm doing great and I'm moving forward, and to remind myself that I got this and I keep going. So maybe someone will listen to it and they have a mental illness and they're like, dang, that guy went through a lot and I can do it too. And so those are what I'm working on. And then I'm kind of stuck still creating my world, the universe for my animated movie that I'm working on. So I'm drawing, but none of them have to do with the actual animation because I'm still building the world and I need to write the story. So I'm like years away from finishing that. And I'm still out of practice drawing, so I'm sure by the time I finish the movie, the art's going to look really different than what I've been posting, which I haven't posted much. I just draw my favorite character, Kelly Bounce. Hashtag Kaylee Bounce. Hashtag Kaylee Bounce. Hive Crew. Hashtag Hive Crew. Follow iRise Production, and eventually I'll create some stuff. And I also want to do some music videos, but solo recording and pandemic music videos, and I'm just now teaching myself editing, so it's not that great. It's like an 80s style, like old school camcorder. And I'm just chilling. And I figured I'll shoot a little video, and I'm excited about all the new stages of my life and everything that's going on. And I'm just like, I haven't posted on social media in a while. I posted some pictures yesterday because I bought this like wearable bra, and then I bought these like cleavage makers, and I love it. So people are gonna hate, but I'm just being me. And again, maybe someone will see me and be like, oh wow, I'm not alone, I can do that too, and I can be inspiration for somebody. So that's why I do it, and it's to keep track and a reminder of myself and a record of my changes over the years and the progress I've made with my mental illness and my identity, and realizing I'm two spirit and trying to figure out what that means exactly, being both male and female, but male bodied. So I'm still trying to figure out everything. Last night I joined a Zoom support group called Queer Femi for the LGBT Pacific Center. And it turns out, I used to hang out there in high school way before I realized I wasn't straight. So it's just funny now that I'm going to a support group there. It was cool. It's not what I'm looking for exactly. I guess I'm looking more for some sort of two-spirit or transgender group because I'm two-spirit and transgender. I'm close. Not exactly feel right saying that, but I do like the term transfemi because I don't think I'm transgender, but I think I'm transfemi for sure. Like I wear dresses and stuff all the time. And it's been like that for a while, and that's what I'm comfortable with, and I'm Femi. But I'm not gonna shave my facial hair. I don't like what I look like without my facial hair. I hate it actually. It's horrible. I did it once, maybe twice since high school, and it took forever to grow back. And I was just like, who is this person in the mirror? No, 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 no. So I'm like a bearded lady, a two-spirit bearded lady man. So this is just a random rant. I'm just talking about random stuff. I need to post more, even though it's not necessarily geared towards the company, but it's me, and I am the company right now. So might as well let you guys into little bits of what I'm going through and everything. And what I'm going through. I am calmly freaking the F out. My prescription portion of my insurance got canceled like 3 weeks ago. And I didn't realize that I was being billed for something that Cover California used to cover. But for some reason they stopped covering it, and they only cover like medical and stuff, and they don't cover my prescriptions. And I never checked my mail because I never had to. I've been with the same insurance company since like 2014 and never had to pay for anything because I'm low income. I'm really, really poor. And I work and I'm on disability. So I never checked my mail because they were always like, this is not a bill. This is just shows the deductibles and what the state paid and what my insurance paid and stuff. So I stopped opening them a year or two ago. So I was getting bills and I wasn't paying them. So not only is there back pay that I have to come up with, but I have to reapply for the medical coverage portion of my insurance. And I was on the phone for like a little over 3 hours on hold, getting transferred, calling different numbers. And all of these different companies had different records showing that the coverage stopped at different times and I was being charged, and none of them made sense, and they weren't on the same page. Like two or three of my phone calls said that portion of the insurance stopped 2020 January, but I went and got it renewed. But then they paid all the way up to 2021. So if it stopped, why are they still paying for it? I was so confused, and I could have fought it and tried to figure out what happened, but that could have taken like months. So I started the process of reapplying. Since it's COVID, everyone's getting insurance. So I figured it'd be sooner to get my prescriptions and stuff if I just started from scratch. So I did the call, I did the on the phone interview and intake and all that stuff, and that took a good hour. And then at the end, I asked, what else do I need to do? And they were like, we're going to send you paperwork that you're going to have to send documents of your income and all this other stuff. And I was like, okay, I can do that. I think I have a machine that also make copies. I know it faxes for sure, but it might make copies too. So I can send in copies of my pay stubs and stuff like that. So I asked, how long does the process take? And she said, don't be afraid of this number, but 48 days. And I only have like 30 days of my meds left. And most of my meds I'm taking are expired. So I'm losing like 10% of its potency. So I'm freaking out calmly that I'm going to spiral with my mental illness in a month between the time I apply and get it all approved and processed, and then for them to put in the computer that they cover the meds. And then I have to go get my meds. So that's huge, and I'm freaking out, and life. But I'm good though. With the expired meds and the combination of the up to the non-expired meds, I'm feeling great, and I've been feeling good for the last 3 weeks, getting better and better. I was spiraling before, and once I finally put out my last album, which check out my last album. It's called Beginnings Side A. Or no, Side B. Beginnings Side B. Check it out. It's on Spotify. Search Shake These Beats on Spotify. Check out my music. I have like 100 songs on Spotify so far. And I'm on streaming services all over the world. So I get plays all over, but I still don't have a following. So even if you don't follow, even if you don't like my spoken word, freestyle, improv, hip hop, which I describe as abstract hip hop, follow me, because that'll help me make money. And my goal is to use my arts to work from home and not have to leave the house, because among my diagnoses, I'm agoraphobic. So leaving the house is like a battle, and it opens up the wounds of my trauma all the time, every time I leave the house. So help me work from home. Go to Spotify, follow Shake These Beats, and then that'll set up an algorithm so I'll get more plays. The more plays I get, the little bit of change I get each time. It's like 0.003 cents, 0.003 cents per play. I think in the last year I've made $20, and that's with only 14 followers. So the more followers I get, the more of an income I can get, and the more I can make it a job, and I will create music. That's journaling my process of everything, because that's what my music is. It's a journal, because I'm a freestyle hip hop artist. So it's really what I feel and my emotions in that point. I try to write sometimes, but I'm not the greatest writer. And then when I try to say it out loud, what I wrote, the rhythm is all off. But it's like poetry slam over beats. And I'm super mellow. I'm not like an angry hip hop artist. And my music's like my inspiration porn to keep moving forward. So go, Shake These Beats. Follow on Spotify. Help me make a living. And thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna definitely try to post more. But yeah, check it out. Instagram, iRise Production, spelled R-I-Z-E, Rise. And I as like eyeball, E-Y-E. So iRise Production. And follow me on Instagram. And I have a YouTube channel called Shake These Beats Samuel Carter. So follow that too. Check it out. All right. Peace. Lovely Wednesday, everybody. And enjoy your day. Bye.